Money Day, guys and girls. If you're watching me, you're now locked in and learning with Vel. Now, today makes episode 10 of Life Behind Trades. And if you've got this far, then just quite frankly, pat yourself on the back. Reason being, I don't consider myself to be the most entertaining people. I'm quite funny when I want to be. But I do also understand that essentially when you're watching these videos compared to most videos you might find on YouTube, most videos are going to give you entertaining, flashing lights, changes in scenes, a lot of stuff that's going to help you engage. So if you've managed to get this far, it's a testimony to yourself in terms of how you appreciate and respect taking in information. And today I'll kind of want to go over a recap on the day, as I usually do, but also on the trades. I sent out some trades across gold. Sent out a Bitcoin. Did I send out a Bitcoin trade today? No, I think I did and it lost. I think I had a losing trade for Bitcoin on the copy trade, but I sent out gold trades, and the gold trades, I mean, look, I received a testimonial video, which if you click the link in the bio, you guys can watch the full video. And one of the copy trade members, he's a pilot. He was at work flying a plane. When he touched down, he looked at his account. He realized he made $400. He made $400 and he couldn't believe it. So, he sent me a video to show his appreciation, and essentially what that kind of done for me is it made me realize that no one really has an excuse. A man that was flying a plane literally with, hundreds of passengers who were literally, he was responsible for, okay. He's flown the plane, his phone was off, and when he turned his phone back on, he made money. So the question becomes, if a man who's flying in the skies can take the leap of faith, right? No pun intended. But if he can take the leap of faith to invest into himself and to invest into my services, then why can't you? And that doesn't have to be you investing with me. That just has to be you investing in general. I told you guys before in previous episodes that we're living in a day and age now where technology is more accessible, information is more accessible, and at the end of the day, they say a very famous quote that I live by, which is men and women lie, facts and figures don't. The facts and figures show that not only has he made money, but other clients made money too. Now, why did his one stick out to me more? Because he just showed me what he was doing throughout the day. So the reason why he hadn't responded, or the reason why he hadn't sent a message in the community, was because he was at work. And when he, got a chance to, I could understand, wow, it really knocked me for six, because I just felt like, wow, look at that. You never know when someone is going through something, when someone's working, when someone's literally at a point in their life where they have to focus. And he had to focus because he was flying a plane. So what makes a pilot's job more important than yours? What makes a pilot's job more important than yours? Because you may be putting yourself in a position where you're exchanging your time for money. You might be a civil servant. You might be working in the NHS. You might be working in a restaurant. You might be working in retail. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. You're still helping the economy, because, of course, if you work for a local or an international or national business, a franchise, you're, of course, adding to the value by servicing customers or helping people get from A to B in terms of the delivery. So it's really important to understand here that, risk takers are money makers, right? Risk takers are money makers. And we've come through a whole year of looking at technology grow, right? Technology's gone from us being able to play snakes and ladders on our phone to then being able to, or playing snake, you should call it, on our phone, on the Nokias, to playing, tic-tac-toe on an iPhone, right? We've gone from having, brick phones to now having an iPhone. We've gone from having iPhones to having flip phones. We've gone from having glasses to glasses that can take pictures, to glasses that can play music in your ears. The technology has improved so much, guys, that we would really be foolish to just watch the technology go by, for us to just witness it. You can't just keep witnessing things, because at the end of the day, these are opportunities that are passing you by. So I really wanted to home in on the fact that the opportunities are out there for you if you go out there and take them. What's the worst that can happen? We risk our life every single day the moment we leave our house. based off of the fact that we could get run over by a car, God forbid, we can get into an accident, or we could just be in the wrong place at the wrong time. There are so much incidences where we all can talk about situations where people have, you know, been in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's led them to unfortunately be the victim of a circumstance that they didn't want, you know. And I have to say, free Palestine, free Congo, you know, free any country right now that's under civil arrest and that's under scrutiny, that's under genocide. These things aren't nice. And, you know, if you've got the luxury to be able to watch me right now on a YouTube video, then this is all the more reason why you've also got the opportunity to take it with both hands. You've got the opportunity to get involved in something that can better your financial income, it can better your experience, and it can also broaden your knowledge in a market that you may not know much about. So if you do click the link in the bottom of this video, clicking the link will give you access to my community, where of course from there, if you click on the link inside the Telegram, you'll see that you can get a 70% credit bonus by signing up with the broker, and of course by copying my trades. This is something that I don't say to you guys for you guys to do based off of what I'm saying. I say to you guys to do this based off of what other people who have taken a leap of faith are doing and are saying. It's a complete different story, you know. A lot of people like to convince others that it's important to do this or do that, but they're never doing it themselves, or they don't have testimonies that can prove that what they're saying works. I've spent 7 years in this game, and 7 years later, I can tell you that the markets have changed. I can tell you the way how we even speak to people has changed. The way how we present opportunities has changed. The way how we deliver our content has changed, people. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, you know, our parents probably weren't on Snapchat. Snapchat could be one, Instagram another, and TikTok didn't exist. Now, of course, everyone's on TikTok. Your mum, your auntie, your nan, your siblings, right? Your elders, everyone's on TikTok, even kids. So it's important to understand that information is at the forefront of us being able to take advantage of these opportunities. And I wanted to kind of bring that to your attention because it's really, really important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the video in. At the end of this video, I'm going to put the video in for you guys to see his testimony, to see what he's doing, and to just kind of really understand that it's not about where you are in life, it's about where you're going, right? It's not about what you're doing right now, it's about what you want to do. And if you can't understand these things, then it's really a shame, because you're not taking advantage of releasing, or you're not taking advantage of unlocking your potential. That's what it is. You're not taking advantage of unlocking your potential. And I think in this day and age, wherever you live in the world, it doesn't matter where, there are so many opportunities that we drive by, whether it's in terms of us passing up opportunities to work for someone, to create our own business, to provide a service, to provide a product. There are so many opportunities. And, you know, when I was young, I remember when Snapchat just came about, right? The owner of Snapchat, in order for him to have built the platform that he built, I believe he was a teenager at the time. So you have to understand, guys, there are services that haven't been created yet, which you can create, which would put you in a crazy position. And for that, I think it's important that I bring it to light that, look, even if you haven't taken advantage of opportunities in the past, tomorrow there's always going to be another one. There's an opportunity every single day. Every time you meet someone, it's a potential opportunity to do something. So I wanted to leave that with you guys, to keep it short, to keep it sweet, and to really just, you know, get your brains ticking over, thinking about how many opportunities you're passing up and what opportunities are in front of you right now. So by now, at the end of the video, I'm sure you could understand, or should I say even by episode 10, you can understand that my whole ethos is taking a risk. It's taking a risk to see if there's a reward. Sometimes my fingers get burnt, but if you don't try something, you'll never know. And no one wants to live in their life with regret. I certainly don't. So if you're someone that doesn't want to live with regret, and you want to take opportunities, and you're tired of wasting opportunities, then you need to click the link. That's what you need to do, to click the link, to see for yourself. Maybe if you're just sitting around and watching, cool, sit around and watch. But you'll get to a point in time where you'll feel confident enough and comfortable enough to say, hey, this makes sense for me at this moment in time in my life. Let me give it a go. And at least with myself, you know that you'd be working with someone who's reputable, who's credible, and who also has the results that you're seeking. So I wanted to just kind of share light on taking opportunities. And this one was a quick one. I actually filmed another video for this outside, and today I thought, no, you know what? Since he sent me that video, I want to speak about this. So if you're watching this video and you've got to where we're at right now, the best time to be alive is right now. We're breathing. Alhamdulillah, we're breathing. And of course, each breath counts. Each breath, each rep, it all counts, guys. Every day counts. Make use of the days that you have in front of you, because you can't get the days that are behind you. So with that being said, I'm going to end today's episode being short and sweet. I'm going to play the footage of the testimonial so you guys can see where he's coming from, what he's doing, and of course, you know, how profitable he's been. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate you guys. And really, all of the comments that you guys give me on the YouTube channel, I read them with a smile. You know, some of them make me laugh. Like, all criticism is good criticism. I don't look at criticism and say, hey, that was a bit harsh, or call up my friend and say, hey, call it, message on it. No, man, that's not what this is about. You know, this is just about connecting with you guys and making you guys understand that this is a place where you guys can feel comfortable, you can feel confident, and you can excel. You've been learning with Vel. I'm your host. Roll the video.
So all the thanks to you, Mr. Vel. Made 40% of my balance account while I was flying. So you are the captain now, not me. You're the captain. Thank you, Vel.